You're trying to get black people to live in your racism fantasy. You really are. Because, see, you refusing to let go of the fact that you don't have the power no more. You really don't. You try to find individual that you think that you can bully or intimidate. You try to exalt your white power on them. Well, they're individual. When we're a group, you cower the hell down. You don't have white power anymore. You can't treat us like you did our ancestors and our grandmothers and our grandfather, because, as you can see, they're going away for murder. They're getting killed out here with all this white power and caring shit, trying to run shit. You're messing with a different type of breed of generation where we will kill you and sit up in prison and be happy. You're the one that's refusing to open up your eyes to whatever you're trying to live by. These people keep on trying to train you in grandpa or grandma keep trying to train you on 19, 20s and 30s and 40s, 50s and 60s when we could do that. We could spit on a nigger. Well, you can't do it now or get slapped the hell down. They're trying to train you to live by rules and regulation and patterns, bad patterns at that they could do things to black people and got away with it. Because there was no federal laws in place. There was no rules in place for them touching black people back then. Now you go to jail. Now, if the black people don't kill you, you go to jail. And if you don't go to jail, there's going to be a mob of black people in front of your house demanding y'all better do something or we going to kill them. You not in power no more. You not messing with women and children, white men, like you did me and my daughters, Dominique Lax, Natisha Lax, Crystal Lax. Oh yeah, they had to remove the men from the home, my husband's, my sons, in order to be able to try to mess with me. But I was a strong black woman, and that's why you don't like strong black women. You like for them to be submissive. So this is what they do. Peep game, though. They try to sexually woo you. And once they get you sexually wooed, and you're really thinking that this white boy, this white man is really feeling you, then he began to be that abusive white boy that he would do to a regular white woman. He began to abuse you. He began to verbally abuse you, if not put his hands on you. He began to call you that nigger word. See, what they do is woo you first. They make themselves look like the knight in shining armor. They coming to rescue you from your poverty, black woman. They coming to save the day. Dun, 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 dun. Captain, goddamn motherfucking hero, white boy. But what we don't know, when they're around the good old boys, I'm just another damn motherfucking nigger. Boy, you ain't no man unless you don't fuck the nigger. You know that's what they believe. And they believe in doing the notch. Every time you fuck a black woman, you put another notch in your belt there, son. Did you know that? That's part of their history with black women. Some of them, man, if you really got a good one, and he 100% not, haven't even been tainted, poisoned with the inch of racism growing up, he good, he clean, he got a fresh mind. But it's the ones that they have started these kids off from a young age and in adulthood. I find it makes me want to cry in a sense. Because I'm going to tell you why. I believe in children expressing themselves. I believe in children thinking with their own fucking mind. What I believe that the selfish ass adult did not allow their kids to develop on their own and find out things on their own. You put your own thoughts, your own prejudice and discrimination ways into your little kid. And they grow up like you. They grow up and then they want to play with their black friends. I don't know how many white and black stories we got this. Where your little white friend or your little black friend want to come out and play because they the only one in the neighborhood that will play with you. And your mama and daddy said that y'all can't play together. But y'all was only playing. You didn't give a dang about the color of their skin. You just wanted to play. But your mama, your daddy, or your grandmama was racist as hell. Don't you be playing with those niggers. So you wasn't allowed to play, and the white kids didn't want to play with you. Either you was too poor, or they just thought that they was better than you, because you was one of the white poor kids that grew up on the other side of the track. So they didn't want to play with you. They didn't even want to talk to you. Matter of fact, you was just like a white shoe shine boy. That's it. Give him a dime, and hopefully that'll help you and your family out. You know, just a charity case. Poor white people was not looked upon in any type of upper way than a regular nigger. You just had the white skin, and they'd give you a little position, and you just felt like you was everything in that little dime or 15 cents, 25 cents, 50 cents promotion. So, you grew up not being able to play with black. They moved you all the way from regular people. So you lived out in this rural, away from people, never took you to the city, never traveled with you so that you can always be well-rounded. So all you seen was white people. You never seen black people because especially from a young age. So when you move to the city, you get grown and you go to college and move in and you're seeing black people. Well, what a culture shock. I was culture shocked when I moved to Los Angeles from white Indiana, KKKville, Indiana. And to see so many Mexican people in East LA. That's what my first home was, in East LA. I didn't know how to speak not one lick of Spanish at all, so I was totally lost in that area. But that's where my home opened up at first. So I had to learn it very quick. If you're going to survive, you have to know poquito español, a little bit something. So the bad part, even the Mexican, come on, we can't leave you out. Come on. Because I grew up in Indiana where Mexican and black people got along. We went to school. My best friend, I never forget her, Nifa Gaza. She was my best friend. This girl, I promise you, I did not bully her out of lunch money. I swear to God, this girl will bring me lunch money every day. Maybe she heard the so-called dream girls and the jocks making fun of me, and maybe she was just being a nice friend. But Nifa Gaza, I'll never forget her. I don't know where she at. South Bend, Indiana, Washington High School. This girl would bring me all type of gifts. Once Mexican people like you they family. So ain't nobody gonna fuck with you if you family. And and she would give me all kind of gifts. I said, Nifa, what's this? It's for you. It's for you. It's just sweet, right? And then the other white girls, Lori, there was two Loris. I forgot their last name, but my friend Lori was one of, she was a white girl, and Lori Lewis, what is her name? It was a ski at the end. And then the other Lori, she had all those brothers, and she was the only girl in the family. And they would bring me little gifts. I don't know, because I really was talked about in school really bad until I started fighting them back, those so-called it girls. And but I've always had white and black, just different type of friends, the ones that would be around me. I've always had that. You know, you could always be the outcast, but still have friends that you fit into. If you're a geek, you're a geek. If you're a nerd, you're a nerd. But for some reason, you always have someone to connect with. So no matter what those jocks and ugly ass sorority, ugly ass dream girls, because they ugly to me now because they had the most ugliest personality. No matter what they said about me in high school, Crystal still outshine them. Some of them got shot in the mouth. Some of them got beat by these so-called football jocks from high school that they married. And one of them seen me. I forgot her name, but she was light-skinned. It was always the light-skinned ones. You know, like on, what was that? The Dream Girls with Beyonce and Jennifer Hudson. Okay, you know how in the end, Jamie Foxx chose the light-skinned one, you know, the good one, the light-skinned end, and to be the front and center, and he dogged out Jennifer Hudson, but he started off with the thicker woman and the dark-skinned woman first. That one of those deals. That's how they was in high school. One of those, they thought they was all that bag of chips and nothing but some cow maneuver shit. But anyway, yeah, I'm from Indiana. I'm a little country, ghetto country, whatever you want to say. And so these girls make fun of me, but I always clicked with other people. Or I always had other people like, don't be messing with Crystal. Like, they always spoke up for me in some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? And I always spoke up for people in the classroom, and I would get kicked out. I guess that's what a paralegal attorney was kicking in at. Defending other people, because I didn't like to hear other people, especially the jocks, make fun of people that had disability, make fun of people that everybody in the school was making fun of. So I was always that out. No, I didn't like that, nor did I ever participate in it. So you can tell that I don't gossip. Have you guys noticed something? And I really mean this. Have you just take 5 minutes of your life? Have you noticed whatever you did in high school, per se, some of these people are still gossipers. If they was gossipers in high school, what do you think they are in real life? If you was more to myself, I don't like to be bothered with your ass, I'm not trying to fit in, you tend to be that same adult. Have you noticed that? Unless you really went from a size 0 to 360 degree where you was a nerd. Now you're trying to be this cool, overly the top cool guy, effing everybody in point just to prove your coolness because you used to be the nerd once upon a time, or the girl that used to be the nerd. Now she the it because she taking off her clothes. But take a moment and just observe life for a minute, and you and your development for a minute, for a moment. If you was the protector, man, don't be messing with them. What the fuck, mess with me? You gonna be that way in life too. If you was the bully in high school, have you noticed that they tend to not let go of that same pattern? It's gonna take a lot for them to break that damn habit of bullying people. Just take a moment. Did you do this in high school? And you doing bullying and intimidation method in your adult life. So here's the thing. We are no longer in high school. See, high school had a principal and teachers. Adult world have nobody in the arena to help your ass when you don't make somebody mad. Now, old Karen, you even dealing with a new generation of TikTok police. That man up here doing his TikTok video, if you start some shit with somebody, girl, it may take about 20 to 45 minutes for him to get done with that TikTok video. So you might as well go on in the house, leave people the hell alone. Because they ain't going to show up for you like they used to do your grandma and your grandpa. See, back in the days, they will purposely set you up as a black person. And they still doing it now. Like in Citric Heights, they'll sit up there and follow you and shit. You know that irritates people, right? A normal person would be irritated having a group of people following you. What the fuck is your problem? Like that boy said, a group of white boys started following me. Why are you following me, motherfucker? Like somebody have programmed these young people with some old ass shit. And the young people is in today's society trying to play it out. With Uzis and guns all on the streets, all type of weapons, black women's packing, got knives and shit, and you trying to go with some wow old white power shit. You come across that one person, your cops ain't gonna make it in time if you time that shit just right. They ain't gonna save you. You look at it takes them approximate, or depends on the area, between 10 minutes to about an hour, maybe 2 hours if you're getting his dick sucked. So really, in today's society, you're not going to be saved real quick, Karen. So while you sitting up there lying on these people on camera, you might just get fucked the hell up by keep on lying on them. Then they will have a reason to come out and save and help a hoe. Help a Karen hoe, please, because she lied on the wrong person. You keep on saying somebody hit you and you acting terrified. I used to hit the bitches when they did that. The only thing I didn't have them on camera when they start that shit. But when they got in front of the door and I'm trying to walk away from this bitch and she gonna say, no, I give them 3 warning. And I swear to God, I pushed that bitch out the way. Oh, you hit me. Oh, that's what you gonna tell the police? Now I did. And I'm going to sit right here on the sidewalk, smoke my cigarette, and wait for your goddamn police. And I did. If I got assault and battery, that's because those bitches started this shit with me. If they got knocked upside the head where they needed to be knocked right back in their right racist mind. Yep, I wouldn't start shit with them, but they always felt I was a little short black woman that they could fuck with. She with short little hand. You know what I'm saying? How people measure you up. They measure you up by your hands and your size. And I'm taller than this black bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm taller than this black nigga. But at the end of the day, I carry weapons like a motherfucker. I carry it. You don't know where it's at on me neither. I got some big titties. Girl, please. I ain't got time to be wrestling with no fucking woman. So I know about those Karens. But we just didn't have the camera on their ass when they was lying on us, when they was sitting up there Well, bitch, I ain't even fucking touch you. But then at the end of the day, oh, this is what you gonna tell the police? I had one good smart white cop. She was saying, oh, she hit me. And he knew, he knew that she was lying. And he was like, nah, I don't believe that it went. She got frustrated with him and started cussing him out. And that's how he knew. That's how he knew that she was lying all together. She got mad because the cop would not give her what she was looking for. And she wanted me to get arrested on her lie. So you black men is not the only one. This has been happening to me back in the days. And just imagine what it was happening to my grandfather, my grandmother, aunties and uncles back in the days where they can lie without cameras on them and got the fuck away with it. You understand me? So it's like, if I did it, that's a provocation. If I ask a bitch to move out of my way 3 times, am I not giving them enough warning to make a decision on their own to move the fuck out of my face? Am I not giving them warning? So why would you still be up in my face? I don't see too many of you black people. That's good that you got patience, but I believe that because they have not been knocked the fuck back and know exactly what it feels for you to fucking put your hands on someone and nobody touch you back. The more that they think we are inferior of them, the worse that they get. When you start slapping their ass back, you are in every right self-defense. I'm going to give you 3 warnings so that the cops can see this. 1, 2, ma'am. Okay, because I really don't want to go here with you. But this is the last get the fuck out of my face, lady. If I don't believe in a man hitting a woman, I really don't. But if one of those bitches put their hands on you, you are not no slave ass damn black man. You knock the fuck out of that bitch. You'll do it to a black woman, so I would expect you to fucking knock a Karen bitch out. If she's standing in front of your car, I'm going to give you 3 warning, ma'am. Really, at the end of the day. Because now I'm in self-defense mode. Now, this is my property. This is my car. You standing right in front of it. I don't want to hit you. And I'm asking you, as a grown adult, for you to take I don't know what you've been through, what you're going through. But, ma'am, please don't let me put my goddamn hands on you. Move out of my damn way, bitch. Because you don't run the whole damn thing. And if you don't want to punch a bitch, slapabitch.com, spray a bitch down. Bitch, I told you to move. Ain't nobody taking this shit no more. And I'm not advocating for you to get beat. Let these people beat you and let your blood, as Malcolm X said, let your blood. Some of these Baptist preachers and the preachers is telling you to go ahead and turn the other cheek so that your blood can run out in the street. No, Malcolm didn't believe in that. I don't believe in that neither. I don't. I believe that you have every right for self-defense. If they are protected by the law, well, we also have equal rights, equal protection of the law. And we don't deserve for them to keep on zoning in us, for we to be their little experiment lab rat, taking people into programs, and they sitting up here raping our black women. They sitting up here taking dope organs and stuff out of black people. They don't aim for nobody else but the black people. We're tired of sitting up here, so you don't want us to defend ourselves because we're like sitting ducks for you then. You don't want us to have no weapon so we could be an easy takedown for you, right? As long as we armed, as long as we got some kind of weapon on us, we have a chance to defend ourselves and kill your ass or strike you with a knife or shoot you with a gun, right? So you try to unarm us with your laws and with your police in order for you to be safe and still fucking abuse us. No, I don't advocate for you to sit up there and let people abuse you. It comes a time where it's peace, and it comes a time where you got to fight back. And some of this stuff had gotten all out of control. Look how they sitting up here disrespecting me. I'm not in nobody else's business. I'm not up in no white woman business. I'm not sitting up there trying to find out everything about her family. I'm not sitting up here trying to make call shots behind the scene about this white woman family. But they sit up here disrespecting me like I'm some kind of black older slave woman, not giving me my flowers, not giving me my honor, not giving me my proper respect as a 55-year-old black woman and a grandmother of 10. I am a Nubian queen. I am an older generation, and these white people sitting up here disrespecting me in citric ice or whatever kind, wherever, from Muncie, Indiana, all their chapters of people. I don't believe in racism, but those Karens, those racist ones, if we don't start protecting ourselves against them, they will kill us, as you can see. It's like robots that's been programmed to repeat what we did to them and act it out. Man, if you don't get your shit up out of here, man, I guess all of us gonna have to be locked up in prison, because all of us gonna need to fight these motherfuckers back, because they can't see, they're not still seeing the reality is that you're getting locked up now. So what your mama and your grandmama is telling you is gonna get you locked up for a long time, but you still wanna flow like you a damn white nigger and Mr. Superhero, save grandma, save the Karen and the white woman hoe, right? And what makes it so bad though, white cuz, let me tell you something. These bitches that you fucking trying to be a hero for, trying to get all up in black women's face and trying to get all up in black men's face because you trying to impress half of these damn trailer park, hillbilly, damn redneck ass women don't look like shit. And do you know that they will fucking risk their life for this shit? They will try to prove a point for this shit. We ain't talking about rich people status where a damn poor white man risking his life. No. We talking about this motherfucker is risking his life for a damn trailer park ass motherfucker, for a damn hillbilly, damn methamphetamine, damn bitch. Hooked on drugs and hooked on phonics kind of bitch. And you will give your life. Start shit with black people. What if you take a life or they take your life? So she could either get you killed or have you kill somebody else. Now, here's the kicker though. That same woman that you being a hero for, go fuck a black man. The same black people that she said that she can't stand the niggers, but she fucking that dick though. Love can't be that blind, honey. And the game of racism cannot be that stupid. And when you get to a point where motherfucker don't even want to take your fucking money, nigga, you gotta be the dumbest ass white people I ever seen in my whole entire motherfucking life. Bitch, if I was racist, motherfucker, I wouldn't give a fuck about your goddamn nigger money. You bring me all of your goddamn nigger money. Man, at the end of the day, I would not be fucking racist when it comes to money. Nigger money is nigger money. Just put some bleach on it, we're gonna spray down the damn money. But we still gonna accept this goddamn money. Please let me find out. Sure, I bet you I would not be afraid to accept nobody money that's of a different race. I'll spray it down. I'll go get some Lysol if I really feel it's a germ infected ass dollar or $100, and then go use that bitch like it's supposed to be used. let's look here. Because your grandma, your grandpa, they probably ready to die off. And they trying to put that poison and that seed in you so you won't have no life. Going back to the story, they put this into the kids. Then the kids grow up into teenage years. What are we seeing? They have trained these kids to think that they're superior than black people. They go into the schools, a majority all black school in some public areas. They go into these black schools with the mentality that I'm white supremacist, superior than any black person, and you guys are our slave. And then a white girl or white boy called one of the black brothers, little young brothers and sisters from the hood. From the hood, we are not talking about Malibu kids. We are actually talking about hood, from the project, from around the way. And you call these black children a nigger. Man, I seen that on the YouTube channel. You subject your own child to get their ass whooped, or your own grandchild. Why would you put that into a child? To me, that's abuse. I don't care what nobody say. I don't give a fuck about your little sheets and pillowcase shit with the little logo on it. At the end of the day, that's emotional abuse to your child. You stop them from really having a fair life to get to know everybody in the world. Asian friends, Mexican friends, black friends. It's like, this is my Asian friend, this is my black friend, this is my white friend. I mean, to have a combination of all type of friends around them, to be really richly and wealthy, whole, all the way around. You shorten their view or their perspective or their rear view mirror with only a limitation. You gave them limitation. And this is what I'm saying to you as a parent. My kids, as black kids, was open to play with all kind of kids as long as you stay out the house and leave me the hell alone. I don't care who you playing with, as long as you stay out of trouble. They used to rollerblade, go play with Benjamin and Thomas and all of them. They didn't care if it was a Bobby or Deshaun. They didn't care. Or who is that little in East LA? East LA, 28th Avenue in Lincoln Heights. They had all kind of friends going to Nightingale and Lincoln High, Lincoln High School, Lincoln Heights High School, Lincoln High. Had all kind of Mexican friends. That's why they know a little poquitos, but that's why they know Spanish. They probably know it better than me. So that's what I'm saying. Like, when you do that, you first of all, you're building up too much hostility. Nobody likes to be mistreated. Nobody likes to be disrespected. I can see if I've been disrespecting you, I can man up or woman up and say, no, I had that coming because I was being real disrespectful to those people's business. But see, these are the type of people who will never apologize to us. They could keep wronging us, and they never will allow their ego and their pride to be fucking put down, because they still gotta feel superior over us instead of just equal and balanced and to live at peace with each other. The reason why we're imbalanced, because you keep on saying you're superior, and then that means you making yourself equal with God, and the Bible says there should be no other God but God, and no man should make himself superior to God. What happened to Moses? Moses was able to lead the children of Israel out of Egypt, out of slavery, but because he made himself equal in his leading with God, he was never allowed to cross over into the promised land just like that. Could you imagine being trapped with these type of name people for 40 years and 40 nights? And oh Lord, we're almost there. And I said one thing that made myself, or I did one thing in the eyes of God that made myself equal to him, and boom, it stopped my travel. The hope for paradise ended. So I could only watch the people go forward from afar. Could you imagine all that work? He dealt with their mumbling and grumbling and all the name calling, and you brought us away from Pharaoh and Egypt so that we could die in the wilderness. But God was giving these people manna from heaven, bread from heaven, and they were still complaining. We need meat. We need meat. So God gave them meat. They still complain. People will never be satisfied. Why are we losing weight for people? Why are we changing our faces for people? You go change your face, go get a cosmetic. They still don't like your face. You go get a booty lift. They still think that your booty is lumpy or something. You go get a hip implant. They still think that one of your hips is kind of tilt a little bit off. I mean, you will never, if God, let me tell you something, because I talk about everything, as you can see. Let me tell you something. If God Almighty could not please people, hold up. And I'm going to say it to you again, and don't act dumb on me. Don't you do that to me, because I've been on this earth for too long for you to disrespect me as so. These young people been disrespecting me, but baby, you got 45 more years. I'm at a half a century, 55 years old. You let me fucking live my life and be who I am. You stop trying to live off of what your grandma or grandpa cannot do to me no more. Because they probably got arthritis. They probably don't got the Alzheimer's disease where God gave them that disease where you can't even remember, nigga, that you are racist, that you used to be a part of the KKK, that you used to be one of the Grand Jacket. God gave you Alzheimer's, dementia, that you can't even remember who the fuck you used to be. And I believe that God gave them to that for a reason. That was part of their play and their curses for living that type of lifestyle. You can't even remember that you used to be racist. Now you can't. Now you don't have no other choice but to let a black person touch your ass, because you can't even wipe the shit from your own ass. When I used to work in the nurse home, at the end of the day, they still, some of them, you would think, damn, you old, and you would think that they would be grateful that they found a good aide, because some of those aides are not good. Some of them not good. They're not good with patient, and they will mistreat the patient. And I'm in there, I'm gonna bathe you, gonna clean you, we're gonna do your hair, gonna put some baby lotion on you, baby oil, because I like for my patient to look good when the DON come by, the director of nursing, where she know, yeah, my patients is polished. But some of them, you try to take care of them, and they will still say that word, get your hands off me, you nigger. Okay, all right, well, all right, because we're not going to do this today. Now, we was trained that if they're mad, hostile, walk out of the room. There's no need for you to be in the room with the hostile patient for the patient's safety and yours. If something happened to the patient, you ain't got no witness. They're going to blame you, take away your license, and bring charges up against you. So it's best for you. It doesn't matter whether you're working with the mental health, schizophrenia, walk out of the room. Walk out of the room. There's no need for you to be sitting up there arguing with the schizophrenia. If you know that this person is schizophrenia and you're supposed to be the healthcare professional, why the fuck are you as a doctor, nurse, and a therapist or a social worker arguing with their schizophrenia? They may be in a hallucination frame of mind where they ain't even talking to you. They talking to whoever they seeing in their head. And you the one sensitive and taking it personal. They don't got so sensitive where a patient can't say shit, but I'm going to tell you about this one though. This wasn't sensitive. This one had cuckoo doodle all over the bed because sometimes they boo-boo and then smear it all over the bed, all over the blankets, all over the face. So she really needed a good shower cleanup. And I started to try to clean her up. Get your hands off me, you nigger. Don't touch me. Whew. Okay, Mel. What I'm going to do, I'm going to walk out of this room. I'm letting you know because we're instructed to let them know what we're doing with them. A good one. If you old school trained CNA, you're supposed to really let a patient know every damn thing that you're about ready to do. Okay, I'm about ready to walk out the room. I'm going to another patient since you don't want me to touch you. And then I'm going to come back within 20 minutes and I'm going to see if you want me to clean that off of you. So I waited. I took care of another patient. You have between 15 and 20 minutes to one patient. All depends on how many patients that you have for that day. Might be shorter if you have to do the whole wing. So I came back. Are you ready to get cleaned up? You know what Miss Racist said? Yes. Then she started becoming spoiled by me. Crystal, I love Crystal, ringing the damn bell. Then when they really like you, they gonna ring, ding, 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 and then you're gonna try to hide the fucking bell from her because you're gonna get tired of the light going on, and you gotta go, hey, yeah, what is it? What do you need something? I need some water. I just brought you some water, brought you some cold water. This is where sometimes when they have favor for you, when you have showed them the love, they become attached to you. So sometimes they want to see you all the time and bother you all the time. So it's like sometimes you do and you shouldn't, but sometimes you got to hide that damn light or they're going to be on it all day. You ain't going to get no damn work done because you're going to keep going right back to their damn motherfucking room. But it's kind of cute because it's like you take a racist person that was a racist patient. She's seen that you was a loving black person and then they become attached to you. You understand me? So at the end of the day, sometimes these people in their younger years, they was racist as hell. They was hanging black people and some of them went to the grave with that secret that me and those boys should never did that to that black man. And do you know how many years they lived in the spirit of guilt, but they never wanted to acknowledge it or they never wanted to admit it because they didn't want to get in trouble for being a part of that group. Some people are going to the grave at a old age with, I didn't hang them, but I was there and I seen everything what they did to that black man or that black woman. Are you understanding me? Those secret society frat boys and sorority shit needs to be broken. Because sometimes, and let's get out the race, shall we? Let's change lane. There have been white kids that they have done these stupid initiation where, what is it called, hazing, where either they're making them drink water or alcohol and they're dying from these college hazing. I believe since you really want to be white and you really want to be in people business and invasive, I believe that that is a good place for you to start with these university frat. I believe that they need to be taught a goddamn lesson. These rich white kids are fucking doing shit that you could only imagine. They're dabbling into witchcraft and Ouija boards and all kind of devil worshiping stuff, killing and sacrificing blood and doing all this weird stuff for me to fit into your frat club, nigga. For a frat club, nigga. Let me ask, a frat club, nigga? Shit, you act like y'all about ready to give me some gold and some damn diamond to be in with y'all. This is college. No, the only initiation should be for a couple of safe ass damn procedures. And okay, you're in. Just pay your dues. That's it. But you doing some outrageous shit, nigga. Fuck you and your sorority. Matter of fact, we need to expose all of your motherfucking damn demonic, satanic secret that you have killed people. You have encouraged college kids to run down innocent black men and use them as your sacrifice, and women. Expose all of your captivated, good the bed that come out could the big Greek ass damn motherfucking logos and words.